Well, okay, well, we're back to another episode of Questionables.
Go on. Do your thing.
Questionables. Yeah, we're talented. Hi, everybody. I'm Phil from the Silver Blunderbuss, and today we're bringing you back another episode of Questionables. Today we have
Thomas.
Chelsea.
It's Joel. Let's just move on. You're gonna love this one. Today's questionable is as follows. What would happen to the world if every type of food became unethical to eat? Oh.
Topical.
Every food?
Unethical?
Yes.
Well, some people would still eat it. It's unethical to kill animals and people are eating them. Well,
You just jump to humans right away. A carrot's actually an animal, and you eat it, and it cries at night when it's in the ground. When it finds out it's about to get eaten, or its brothers or sisters got. Don't yawn in my video.
I'm sorry.
If every food became unethical to eat,
People would still eat them.
Yeah.
You gotta live.
so that's
Question
been today's-
over.
No, that's not right.
People like being alive too much.
Yes, people like being alive.
I was gonna say, like, we just have more smoothies, but
That's also
What does that
unethical
mean?
though.
smoothies out of the
We're
food,
grinding.
so-
That's
That means
possibly
you
the least
kill
ethical thing.
20 things and put it all in the
Like-
same
like
drink.
animals.
Mass
Blender.
genocide. Yeah.
What's unethical to eat now, though? Besides
Animals.
people. But
It's unethical to, well,
You
for
lost our vegan audience.
vegetarians who are
We
like
already lost our vegan audience.
We lost our fat white people audience.
fat white guys doing nothing,
That's-
watching YouTube videos.
That's like
totally fine.
90%.
Their life.
Yeah, probably
So-
women somewhere along the way. Sorry, there was a woman on the show. Mexicans.
Nobody's watching this.
Now
so
we lost them for sure. You just solidified the
I
deal.
just name dropped too many groups.
people need to eat, and they'd find a way to justify it, even if
Yeah.
it were unethical.
What if you found out everything you ate screamed in your mouth?
oh my
That's
god.
horrifying.
The whole time while
Yeah.
you're eating it? Then
Yeah.
people just go intravenous.
Okay, wait. Pretend to be chewing now.
Is it
Okay.
is intravenous?
Oh god!
Do you pronounce it intravenous? Does that
Yeah.
mean humans are going to
Intravenous.
drill into the core of Venus? and live there?
Intravenous.
That's
It
pretty
is
good.
intravenous.
Yeah, that's how
Watch
it's
them
pronounced.
It's not intravenous?
What? No. Okay.
I've ruined my own podcast.
Intravenous.
I was like the all. It has to be the alternative. No, wait, it means butthole.
Well, now it definitely
Intra-butthole.
means.
Intravenous. Great. We've already deviated so far from what we're supposed to be talking about.
Food that screams when you eat.
Oh god, oh god.
Imagine that's like the new Fruit Gushers like
No!
tagline.
Man, how... Like, imagine if you ate Fruit Gushers and your head
There would
actually
be-
turned into a fruit, like in the commercials.
That'd be
Not
pretty.
just
Oh,
a fruit,
that's-
but
that
a
would also
giant
be
Things
nice.
that
fruit.
last. Like, you go to the doctor and you'd be like,
Fruit gushers. Fruit gushers.
Yeah.
I like it if
Who knew?
Pop one in my mouth. The next thing I knew, my entire genetic just makeup was changed. I don't know if I still have a brain or if just all seeds now. I'm
Oh,
terrified. I think I've got about an hour to live.
I have a watermelon head. My neck cannot support this.
I like how when you went to the doctor before, when you had a problem, you're like, Maybe
Well,
when you
what
went
would
to
you
doctors
do?
and you're like, what's wrong, sir?
You never done that?
Prostate?
If your head
There's a problem
if
with
your
my
head is a fruit,
genitalia.
you'd be a little bit confused
Well,
about
you wouldn't
things.
need it. They wouldn't ask, what's the problem, if you walked in and your head's a lemon.
I don't know. If this is a world where food screams in your mouth, then the doctor might be just like, well, this is the next logical progression for me.
We all knew society would go
This
this
is where
direction.
things were going.
You look like you want to say something, Chelsea.
So,
You're trying to fathom the stupidity.
but if it's unethical to eat anything,
Yes.
yeah, people would totally just eat.
Yeah.
Well, they still eat something, but would people just be like, I can't
But
live in
what?
a world where it's unethical?
Maybe
to
But
eat?
as soon as you
Some
eat the
people may,
thing,
but
it
then they're
becomes
gonna
unethical
starve.
if everything is unethical to eat.
But if it's unethical to eat, then can't you just, like, hook up
You know, intravenous.
intravenously and,
So what- That's not right. Because you're still eating the thing that
You're
screams.
not eating it. You're not eating
You're putting it in your veins. Just because it doesn't scream doesn't mean putting it in your veins is better.
So you're saying
doesn't eating it need to? You're not consuming.
It's unethical to consume any nourishment because the thing.
But the question was eating.
It's like saying, "Listen, I'm a cannibal, but I put it in my veins, so they don't suffer."
Either people would still eat anyway, or if everyone was so like, "Oh my god, I can't. Those poor carrots." Then someone somewhere would come up with a supplement.
But in the framework of that question, a supplement becomes unethical to eat because you're eating it.
The framework.
You're just like, I'm going to eat this grass because there's literally nothing else, and then the grass starts screaming in your mouth.
Also, you have to walk
Is it also screaming? Did we establish that it's also screaming? It's going to scream in your mouth.
Or is it gonna show you a picture of its family every time we're about to...
Instead of like that goldfish floating, the snack that smiles back, it's the food that screams back.
Snack that food can suffers, goldfish. I just like the idea that you pull a carrot out of the ground and
it's like, no!
It has a picture
of
its
family. God, I'm next!
I got a kid!
I like how the carrot's like, no! But imagine if you eat like a fruit by the foot. It's just like, no. It's just like suffering all the way.
It's already like some people are addicted to things, right? Like if you're addicted to consuming,
you're gonna eat it anyway.
You're gonna eat it anyway. I mean, it still doesn't stop it from being unethical.
Yeah, but maybe you'll go insane. You'll be like, well.
Yeah, you probably would go insane, but you're already
insane. I'm hooked to quinoa, and they're all screaming now.
Food, why are they
Every individual quinoa.
Individual quinoa.
Ah!
And there's like a pop noise every time.
It like becomes pop rocks, but real.
Wait, but is it consuming like water?
Energy drinks scream water.
Energy drinks scream, but are they also?
Like it would be the same
idea. The sound goes with the food you're eating. Like.
Yeah, I feel like it would just become norm, and you'd be like, okay, my food's doing the food noise.
Yeah. Like, you're eating celery.
It becomes a part of your meal.
But you're in class and you're like, I'm really sorry guys, but I'm hungry. It's just like
open up a bag of chips.
It's already annoying enough when people in class are eating food, and then it's just like
Forget chewing gum in high school. Like it's over.
And then you stick it on the bottom of the desk. It's like, you're just leaving me here? You don't even have the guts to finish me.
I still have flavor.
Oh my God.
You swallow it, it screams in your stomach for 7 years.
You can't sleep because it's just inside of you. I'm thinking a lot of people would kill themselves.
If it screamed only,
suicide rates.
If it screamed, definitely.
The question is, how would it affect the world?
Badly.
People would
kill themselves.
Yes.
Or just die of starvation because they refuse to deal with it.
Yes.
Everyone else would become deaf probably at some point.
We would probably evolve another
wear
way of
earplugs when eating.
Ourselves.
I guess the question evolved to what happens if you eat things and they all scream. That was
new questionable.
People would starve to death, or they would kill themselves.
Yeah, or adapt by wearing like earplugs whenever they.
Someone would invent some sort of special thing, or everyone would pull out their eardrums and then everyone just be deaf.
It's like saying,
but if that was the way things always were, it wouldn't be. It would be like saying like if we had a world where food was never crunchy in your mouth, and suddenly you had food that crunched like. Here in our world, we don't care. Food, like you bite into an apple, whatever, it's crunchy. Yeah, crackers. It's like it would be like that. It would just be a normal thing. It'd be the norm. So we wouldn't care. We'd eat it. We'd eat the crunchy food. Yeah, we'd eat the screaming food. We'd eat the screaming food.
Yeah. Okay. But for the first generation, it would be very difficult.
But that's like saying that crunchy food was difficult for the first generation.
No, because it was always crunchy, right? That's a little bit different than someone screaming in your mouth while you're eating it.
But in this universe, this hypothetical, food always screamed in your mouth. Or unless we're talking about like food one day starts screaming in your mouth, that's horrifying.
So you say people would get used to it, right? It's like saying if I
change or die.
If I ate a baby right now and it screamed,
Phil.
I'm not giving you a proposition here. I'm just using a hypothetical.
Choose a different hypothetical.
Okay.
Okay, so
I actually don't know where I'm going with that. I'm sorry.
It would be tough to get over that, but you know, it's like
people have gotten used to
eat it or die.
Worse. Yeah, it'd be an evolution thing. Only the people who are deaf people would be fine.
It would be like
it'd just be like putting that's screaming carrots away like nobody's business.
Just their food would vibrate a bit more, I guess, because
they're like, ooh, I like this. There's an extra bit of spice in this.
Yeah,
it's moving around in there. I gotta fight for it.
I'm terrified of that idea.
Of what idea?
Moving food that's still alive in your mouth.
I think this is a questionables. Or a questionable, I don't know if we should pluralize it. I think that pretty much concludes it. And finally...
Screaming food would fuck shit up.
Definitely.
It's rare that I am satisfied by a conclusion we reach in this show. And I think I'm satisfied by this conclusion. So if you guys have anything to say, just leave something in the comments below. Again, I'm not pointing to my lower regions. Well, I am, but I don't mean. Just
he's got nothing there.
Like it if you like it. Subscribe it if you subscribe it. And we'll be sure to upload more questionables.
Share it with your friends. Don't forget.
Yeah. So that's it. Thanks so much for joining, everybody. Good job.
Bye.
Thank you. Listening.
Bye.
Hope you don't sleep to the screaming sound of your pillow.
Wait.